ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Last time we met Orangutan, and made it here to Route 113, and today we are hopefully going to be reaching Falaba Town. This is probably one of my favorite routes in the game, simply because of just the niche of it, how Verdant Town, was that right? I can't remember. Oh, hang on. I think Magnitude hits through Dig. I can't remember. Magnitude and Earthquake. Yeah, it does hit through Dig, and I think it does double power or double damage if it's the opponent is digging. I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. But yeah, kind of like how Verdant Town, and yes, it is Verdant, I remember now because it's Rustboro and Verdant meet through the Rust Turf tunnel. So yeah, is like completely clear because of the winds from the Mount Chimney. Route 113 here is the complete opposite. It is like always raining ash from the volcano, which I think personally is pretty cool. Well, not personally pretty cool, but my opinion of it is that that's pretty cool. And hey ho, it looks like Stampy here is actually doing pretty well. And you know, along with us getting to a new route, it also means we have some new wild encounters as well. Fee, that stink. Yeah, it does pretty stink. So there's 3 brand new Pokemon we'll find on this route. In fact, I think they're the only 3 Pokemon you'll find on this route anyway. And there is the rarest one just showing up on DexNav. I'm gonna go to it straight away because this is pretty rare. And yeah, here we have. There is a 5% chance normally of running into this Pokemon. However, with most of the rare Pokemon, the easiest way is to wait for it to show up on DexNav there. But here we have a Skarmory. Now, when I talked about Weezing being the second best physical wall, in my opinion, that's because it is only second to Skarmory. With a physical defense stat this high, Part Steel type giving it tons of resistances, including an immunity to poison, then its flying type giving it an immunity to ground. 2 of its weaknesses are cancelled out completely, leaving it just weak to fire and electric move. Skarmory is overused for a reason. It's incredibly good at what it does. It can't really hit too hard, but it's great to use moves like Spike and Toxic to slowly wither opponents down while you outlast them. Skarmory doesn't evolve, but it really doesn't need to. I mean, I can't imagine how overpowered an evolution would be, but come to think of it, actually, a pre-evolution would be amazing. Could you just imagine how adorable a little Skarmory chicklet would be? I'm actually also terrified that Giga Drain might critical hit here, because if it does, then I'm probably not going to get this good of a chance to catch a Skarmory again. But there we go, yes. Also, Skarmory's catch rate is ridiculously low. You really do have to rely on like sleep and paralysis and getting stuff down to avoided the attack, of course, getting stuff down to 1 hit point here. But I am so happy that I found a Skarmory, like as the first Pokemon on this route. Let's just focus and make sure I get it. I am going to be using False Swipe to try and get it down to 1 hit point, although I don't think it's going to, well, obviously it's not going to actually hit that hard because it's going to resist normal type moves, and I'm not very, False Swipe isn't a strong move in its own. So it could be problematic. Let's give it a go and see exactly how little it does. But really, ooh, okay. I think I'm going to give it one more go, and because the battle has actually lasted quite long, I'm going to throw a Timer Ball at it. The Timer Ball kind of looks a little bit like Steelish anyway, so I'm hoping that will help us catch it, because I really would like to start this episode by catching a freaking Skarmory. Timer Ball. So I think that 10 turns is when the Timer Ball gains like its max catch rate, which is I think times 4. Oh wow, this is going to be tough. Oh, maybe I hope for a critical capture. That would be pretty neat. Let's go for another Timer Ball. I am willing to use all of my Timer Balls on this thing. I doubt I'm going to get a critical capture. I think I just need to get lucky. Wow, okay. Let's use a couple more moves to whittle this guy down to less health. And I tell you what, this might be a while, so I'm going to do what I normally do in Pokemon Let's Plays, and I'm going to cut to me actually catching this thing. If I actually catch it, that is. Hey, there we go. So it was actually the next timer ball I threw that caught it. That's pretty cool. I haven't actually thought of a nickname for this, but I just love Skarmory. I would use it, but like I said, it's so overused. There's really no point in me doing it. Let's see what the Pokédex has to say about it here. Times encountered 1. I'm so happy we caught that. That's amazing. Skarmory's steel wings become tattered and bashed in from repeated battles. Once a year, the battered wings grow back, completely restoring the cutting edges to their pristine state. You know what? I think I'm going to call it Pristine, because that seems like a good name for a female Skarmory. In its pristine state. How about that? Okay, so unfortunately now I have to go and heal because I lost Elastigirl from that fight, and I'd kind of like her to fight stuff. Please don't battle me. Thank you. Another Skarmory. Another Skarmory as I'm escaping. That's insane. Okay, here we are again, back on Route 113. Couple of trainer stuff. Oh, you're not a trainer. It's fun to get myself half buried when the mountain is covered in ash. Very true. Oh, there's a hidden item here. There we go. Found an ether. So these piles of soot here, or soot, some of them contain items, others contain nothing. That's another Skarmory. Wow. Others contain trainers, which is kind of cool. Basically, if you step into the blank bits of grass around the trainers, then they will challenge you to a battle. Which is, yeah, whatever. But like I mentioned, there are 2 other Pokemon which we have available to us now on Route 113. The most common of which is a Sandshrew. Now, Sandshrew is a classic ground type, a little faster than most, but don't expect anything like a sweeper from it. It evolves at level 22 into Sandslash, an old favourite and a really balanced Pokemon. Not much has changed with Sandslash over the years. It's physically bulky, can hit hard, and abilities that help it to shine in a sandstorm team. If you like using it before, you'll still like using it in ORAS. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. ORAS, whatever you want to call it. The other Pokemon we have available to us here is a brand new Pokemon. It is Spinder. Now, Spinder has a really strange move pool. It's actually really diverse, but you can't utilize it well at all. With base 60 stats across the board, it's a pretty pitiful Pokemon. Spinder does, however, have the most forms of any Pokemon. Well, I mean, I'd call them forms anyway. The Pokédex says that no 2 Spinder are the same, as they all have totally unique patterns of spots on their hide. However, this is actually false, because there is a chance that you can catch, oh my goodness, there is a chance that you can catch 2 Spinders which do have the same Pokemon patterns on them. However, with a 4,294,967,296 different spot patterns, there's a 1 in 4,294,967,296 chance that they'll be the same. So, there's a cool fact for Spinder for you if you feel like using one. I mean, if you have a Spinder on your team for any reason and you get laughed at in competitions, just be like, yeah, well, this Pokemon is 1 in 4,294,967,296, so take that. And with that, that is all of the Pokemon, not just new to this route, but on this route in total. So, yeah, not much else to do. Oh! Sumo is finally evolving into a Makuhita. That's pretty big. And so will Sumo be. Oh, yes, I'm happy with that. So, we finally have evolved the Makuhita, which we caught ages ago in Granite Cave. Into a Hariyama. That's amazing. Did I say it was going to be evolving into a Makuhita? Because I was very wrong. Okay, I'm happy about that. Do I have any Pokemon that are also close to evolving? Because I'm tempted. I think I'm going to have to go back, really. But no, I think I'm going to just keep pushing forward. You know, it might be wasting a little bit of time with our Hoendex completion, but it should be okay. Although I am going to use an antidote on Stampy there and give it some potions too. I'm going to just need 1, really. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Okay, continuing on, we have a Parasol girl here. I use this Parasol to ward off the filthy, yucky volcanic ash from my dear Numel. Aha! So we know from experience that Numel is weak to ground-type moves. So fingers crossed, our Numel can out-Numel this Numel, and it will be a Nummelness. Okay, let's go. Stampy, I put my faith in you. It's level 22. I am probably screwed. His Numel is... Oh, it's got Lava Plume. Probably won't do too much damage to me, actually. No, not really. Because I know that Magnitude is going to be super effective, but then he's a much higher level than me, so, or she's a much higher level. There we go, how about that? Please don't use Magnitude. I don't want them to use Magnitude. It's going to use Amnesia, okay. A stat changing move, how about that? Okay, Magnitude 7. Oh wow, that went down the wrong way. It's going to finish off that Numel. Bye-bye. Sweet. I actually really do kind of want to turn back, but at the same time it's like, nah, whatever, just keep going forward. Stampy grew to level 19, fantastic, we're getting Stampy some moves. Amnesia, I'm not interested in Stampy learning Amnesia. Okay, Ninbug grew to level 19 as well. Ninbug is, I believe, 1 level away from evolving, and I'm going to need a spare spot in my party when it does evolve for us to get Shedinja as well as, what's the other Pokemon? Ninjask, there we go. Okay, here's a Sandshrew. You know what, we might as well try capturing this. We don't need... what's her face to do it? We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Let's use a Flame Burst. Magnitude 7. That could be painful. That could be painful indeed. Oh, yep. Okay, so we don't need Elastigirl, but we're going to use her anyway. That kind of sucks. So anything from Elastigirl other than False Swipe is probably going to take out Sandshrew, so we don't want to do that. Let's just hit it with a False Swipe. Alright, that was totally worth it. And you know what? Sandshrew, I'm pretty sure, has 255 catch rate, so I'm just going to Stun Spore it, which I'm actually surprised it's effective, because when I think of Paralysis, I always think of Electric, because obviously you do. And so I thought that it wasn't going to work. Obviously, I know it's a Grass-type move, but yeah. Okay, let's just go with, say, a Great Ball. Do I even have any Great Balls? Nope. Let's go with a Pokeball. Or a Nest Ball. We've got lots of Nest Balls. A Nest Ball's the one... Was it Netball? No, I think it's Nest Ball. That one's... Yeah, lower level. So... Oh, actually, it's not even going to do anything because I'm not double the level of the Sandshrew. So this is just basically a Pokeball. But still, with a really high catch rate, you know, I'm fairly sure we were going to catch it anyway. There we go. Sweet. So I'm going to probably call it... Was this female? Because if it's female, I'll call it Sandy. Sandy. Okay. What is it? Show it to me. And you are... Female. Sandy indeed. There we go. Such an easy nickname. Okay. So we do have a lot of trainers on this route. Not much else left to explore. I'm literally just... Alright, let's just throw this Premier Ball here at Spinder and get another Pokemon for our Pokedex. Wasn't really expecting that when I ran into it, that's why I stopped talking and I just cut to the clip of me catching it. I'm fairly sure I'm going to catch it, but I just wanted you guys to see that I did catch a Spinder there, which is pretty cool. We're going to call it Wacky because it dances like a wacky panda, or should I call it Poe? I want to call it Poe. No, I won't call it Poe. I'll call it Wacky. Because Poe, I want to say for a Pangoro, but we're probably not going to catch one, so it's not going to work. See, no two Spinder have identical spots, apparently. Let's call you Wacky. There we go. I'm really slow at typing on the 3DS. It's because the buttons are so small. Okay, now can I finally grab this TM that was hidden just so far out of reach? There we go. Double Team. A great move that raises your evasion by 1 stage. Okay, let's carry on with Route 113 and hopefully get to Falaba Town. Okay, the volcano's eruption is a proof that the world is alive. And an Aron. Okay, so we're sending out our Shroomish first, so I'm tempted to just get it over and done with because we really need to get to Falaba Town. I say it different every single time, and every time I do say it differently, I have to say it like 3 other ways. It's really frustrating. Falaba Town, I think. You know what, I'm just going to watch the entire anime and see how they pronounce it, and because I can't watch just 1 episode of it, I have to watch it all from the beginning. It might take me a while, so I'll be right back. No, I'm joking. Okay. Right, so over here we have an interesting little house. Oh, you don't actually talk to me. Wahaha, today's technology is a wondrous thing. Takes a volcanic ash here. It can be fashioned into glass. So this is what this house is all about. The Glass Workshop, turning volcanic ash into glass items. So, oh, there's an item. Hello. Max Ether. Cool. It's weird how I could walk straight through that. Never mind. It just goes to show that you need to check these soot piles, or ash piles. Hello! This area is covered in volcanic ash. Blink blink. I'm specially gifted. Blink blink. I make glass out of volcanic ash and then use the glass to make items. Blink blink. Go collect ash with this. Blink blink. And he'll give us the soot sack which we put in our key items pocket. Just take that soot sack and walk through the piles of volcanic ash. Blink blink. It will fill up with volcanic ash. Blink blink. Once you think you've collected a good amount of, come and find me. Blink blink. Yeah. It's fun to blow my glass flute in time to my boss's nattering. Plink plink. So he will create various things. Oh, okay. So he doesn't actually give you the option. I wonder if you just walk through some. Whoops. If we walk through that bit of ash there, then we collect some of the ash. Oh my goodness, can I talk to you? Hello. Okay, let me see. That's not enough here. I can make glass. If you have 234 more grams, I can make a blue flute. So I believe with the first one you are fixed to making a blue flute. But then after that, he unlocks the rest of the options for you to create. So yeah, it's basically they just get you to run through piles of ash and do trainer battles too. Thanks for finding me, but we still have to battle. I'm about to sneeze. Oh my goodness. It's gone. There it is. Okay. So Long is going to send out Ninkada. Or Ninkada, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's meant to be pronounced Ninkada. But who knows. It's part ground type, so we're going to use Giga Drain. And let's be honest, with this much power behind Elastigirl now, that's gonna kill it anyway. Okie dokie, one down, what's left? You have probably Ninjask. Yeah, Ninjask. So this is the first time we're seeing Ninjask in battle. Ooh, I don't actually have anything to fight it with, so I'm just gonna carry on using Elastigirl. Even though this is a really bad idea, because I'm weak to Ninjask. And Ninjask is fast, man. Okay, Giga Drain. Is going to do diddly squat. Yeah, there we go. Okay, maybe I'm going to have to hit it with a drain punch, although that's also not going to do much. And this is a speed boost Ninjask, so it's going to get quicker and quicker every single turn. I should probably have revived my Nummel, because Nummel would have managed to take it out probably in one flame burst. Yeah, I'm gonna revive Nummel. Kind of feels like a waste of a revive, but I think we need him. Let's do it. Let's get Nummel back in here. Status restore, revive. Wow, we got a lot of revives actually. Let's get Stampy back. Dahlia's revive. Okay, Stampy recovered, and then it's using agility. It's raising its speed even more. That's pretty insane. So that's now 5 stages it's gone up because agility goes up by 2 stages. 5 stages of speed, and after I switch and basically waste one of my turns, he will go up the final stage because you can only go up or down by 6 stages. And he will get the... Oh, he's only going to get 1 speed boost increase from here because that's all he can do. That's all he can... He is now the fastest Pokemon in the world. I mean, you're only trying to outspeed a Nummel, so goodbye. Yeah, shame Ninjask is ridiculously quick if it just goes out so quickly, you know? It's so fast, it even dies quickly. Elastigirl grows to level 33 and wants to learn Toxic. It's a great move, but I don't want Elastigirl to learn it. Okay. Elastigirl is getting super close to us letting it evolve, which is super good as well. I use my ninjutsu on you. Volcanic Ash Swirl Cloak. What? It's already over? Is Lucky going to evolve? No, I got it wrong. Okay, let's check over here. Another item. A Hyper Potion. Fantastic. I just realized as well, we caught all the Pokemon on this route. We only need to catch like 1 more Sandshrew, so that's pretty good. Oh, there is a hidden item over here. Oh, there's a Pokemon. And there's a hidden item nugget. I stopped talking there. I don't know why I didn't stop talking. But it was a Spinda. I ran away from it. It nearly killed my Stampy. Anyway, we have made it out of Route 113. And here we have Falabor Town. Falabor Town. Falabor Town. And of course, we are going to head into the Pokemon Center and heal up here. But first of all, if we try using the PC here... Blink. Oh, hello, you are? Oh, you're Dazzler. I can see that you're a trainer, so that means you use the Pokemon storage system I developed. How I arrived at that conclusion is a simple deductive process. You spoke to me because you wanted to access something on this PC. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Lynette. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great you're using the storage system. If you could, please visit me at my home. My house is on Route 114. Okay, bye-bye. So we're going to heal up here, and we are going to call it quits. We have made it all the way to Falabor Town, caught 3 new Pokemon today. It's pretty good. I'm going to go back and catch 1 more Sandshrew, and we also evolved our Makuhita into a Hariyama. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you all very much for watching this episode of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, and I, of course, will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!